but he needs to work on his shooting. I think actually he does not have good shooting. He needs to work on his shooting. He needs to work on his finishing. Mufokeng can't shoot. I said that. Mufokeng can't shoot, guys. I said this before the tournament started. I said this before he even kicked the ball and played. I said this. Mufokeng is not good at finishing. That's why he has little goals in his career. It's not bad, but it's actually pretty bad. He's shooting. He should have more goals, but he can't finish. Look at how he strikes this ball. The way he hits it is bad. His technique, his choice of finish is poor, and the ball goes way over. Do not even make it on target. Says a lot. Some people can say, yes, he hasn't had enough minutes. He was nervous. Early chance in the game. Maybe he's still cold. Does not matter. For me, at least hit the target. But that's the minimum. That's the bare minimum. He should score. He should score. He scores this. We are on the ascendancy. We're dominating the game. Cameroon is scared. We say the formation is working. Everything. But Mufokeng can't shoot. And I said this before. What a goal from my striker here. What a goal. Give us something to fight for. Last 5 minutes, I'm screaming, where's the fight? Let's go down without a fight. He comes on, he's hungry, he has anticipation, he makes the run, he gets in the right place at the right time. And the technique to finish here is not easy, by the way. The concentration, look at how he shapes his body up for this finish, side foot finish to keep it away from the keeper and get good power behind it. Look at his shape. Look at how he sorted his feet out, and look at the technique when he scores this goal. It looks like it's a tap in. It's not easy. You have to get that extremely right. The ball has just bounced before he gets this. And it's 90 minutes. Basically, we are going out. Someone do something. Wana Sesi here has done something for us. He scored in 2 Afcon tournaments in a row in the round of 16. I don't know. I feel like, there's nothing more he could have done in this tournament with the amount of minutes that he got. But this is a great finisher, and he gave us something to fight for. Lovely. I genuinely believe Mbogazi can leave this tournament with his head held high. There was a few good performances. I think Williams made some good saves in every single match. At least one good save, one-on-one. Mudau also had, besides this last game, I think he had a few solid games. This last game, he was not good at all. I also think, Foster scored a few goals and assisted, but let's be honest, that's not like an amazing performance. Apollos was subdued. Debza, I think he grew into the tournament, but that wasn't his best. I genuinely believe only Mbogazi can leave this tournament with his head held high. Am I lying? Ngezana and CBC, what are you doing? They've never played together. Hugo Bros has made the change. Centre backs is one of the positions where it should be stable in football. You do not make a change in formation and centre back pairings in the middle of an international tournament, a knockout game. Ngezana and CBC have never played together. They don't know where the other one should be. There's no chemistry. There's no connection. And both of them allow this man to get in between them and win the header, which scores the winning goal for Cameroon. The knockout killer blow for us. In this case, Ngezana should be either in front of the defender, marking him closely, or Sibisi should be tight and win the header. One of you should be on him. There's 3 centre backs in this formation, but still one striker gets the goal. A header against 3 centre backs. And he's not even sandwiched in between 2. They've given him too much space. Everyone is like a child, attracted and watching the ball. Where is the positioning? We have a back 5. Where is Mudau? The player that scores is the one on your left, number 2. He is all alone in acres of space. The defense is in tatters. The defense is in shambles. It's like we are under 9s and everyone has swamped to the ball. Where is the professional organization in a set piece? This was a corner for Cameroon, by the way. What is going on? Where is the defending? What kind of defending is this? We are all attracted to the ball like we are under 9s and under 11s. This is so terrible. Mudau had a bad game, to be fair, and is out of position for this goal. If you need clarity, I'll give it to you. This is not offside, nor is it a handball. Why? Firstly, Lyle Foster clears the header, but then he falls. He collides with the player and he falls. And as he stands up, is playing the Cameroonian player onside. The ball ricochets. It's a shot. It ricochets off the player in front of you that you can see in front of Ronwen Williams. And because he's played onside by Lyle Foster, it can't be offside, right? Secondly, it hits his hand. It hits his hand, but his hand is literally to his side. So unless we want to cut our hands off and play football, that will not be given as a handball. It would be a goal disallowed if he's the one that benefits directly from that handball and scores, whether it's intentional or not, but it doesn't, right? Because it hits him and then it falls to the open player here on your right who scores the goal. The lack of composure here is crazy. Kabini, you are not scoring from there on the first touch, on the half volley, after the ball has just bounced. You do not have that technical ability. We do not expect that from you. The wrong decision was made is to shoot first time. If you think you're going to score from that, do you understand how difficult that is? You have to take a touch, number one. He's a left back. We don't expect many goals from this type of left back. He's old-fashioned left back. He's not good on the ball. I know he does not have that type of ball control, that type of finishing, shooting, and ball striking ability to hit one of the most difficult balls and convert and put it on target. It was always going to fly over. You have to take a touch, remain calm, remain cool. Look at what you have in your locker. If you take a touch, you have support. Lyle Foster's there, Mufokeng is there, or you can cut in and shoot. Hugo Bros, sometimes I do not understand you. I think we chased the game too late. We were already 2-0 down after 46 minutes. You have 5 defenders and you have 2 defensive midfielders. That's 7 players on the field out of 10 that are just defensively minded. Make the change immediately. As soon as the second goal goes in at the beginning of the second half, make the change immediately. CBC was on that field for way too long. He only came out in the 83rd minute. You're only bringing on Moremi's pace, who can cause a little bit of chaos. And we saw how he affected the game against Angola in the first game, immediately after you brought him on at halftime. So why did you wait so long to bring him on? I don't know. Even the change for Mudiba and Makgopa, it's too late. You're giving them 25 minutes to change the game where we've already been trailing for 46. We've been trailing for 46 minutes. Technically, well, to be honest, they only scored in the 30th minute. But by 46 minutes, we were already 2 down. Make the change. Kabini should have not been on that pitch in the second half. Based on his first half performance, Mudiba was never supposed to be even on the bench in the first place, let's be honest. Mbule, you bring him on, what is he going to do? Apollos, you take him off. Why? Why are you taking off Apollos, who's our top goal maker, top goal contributor? Bad subs. A formation change in the middle of a tournament, 5 at the back, has never been tried before. We never tried it before. We don't know who plays in their best positions for what. Some people will say it worked. It worked for 10 minutes. It worked for 10 minutes. So the formation is good only in attack for 10 minutes. A game is 90 minutes and a game has attack, midfield and defense. What do you think of this starting 11 and this formation? 3-4-3 or 5-2-3? What do you think Hugo Bros did here? Why were they on the bench in the first place? That's the question a lot of people are asking. Mudiba, for me, should have never been on the bench. We know Mudiba came on and Evidence Makgopa came on and they combined for the goal. Mudiba assisted Evidence Makgopa in South Africa's consolation goal after we lost 2-1 to Cameroon in the round of 16 at Afcon 2025-2026. But the question is, did Hugo Bros get this wrong? There's lots of people who wanted Makgopa to start the games. I still think Foster is a good option up top, but what happened? Why were they on the bench in the first place? Kabini should have never started that game. And we know he had a terrible game. And his attacking output can never be on Mudiba's level. What Mudiba has created for himself, his reputation, his CV, Kabini has absolutely no right to displace him in that starting 11 in a major international tournament. So for me, Hugo Bros, I do not know what you were doing there. What were you doing? What are your thoughts on Hugo Bros this Afcon campaign? Bafana gets eliminated in the round of 16 versus Cameroon. His formation, he changed formation, went 5 at the back. His substitutions, his starting 11, his tactics. Tell me, what did he do right? What did he do wrong? Is this on him? Is this on the players?
Hi guys, this is Ikumele Kune. I'm with KG Dato. Catch him on YouTube channel. We are football. Please, we are football channel. Sharp.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
Who will be there? Do you care though? Who will be there?